Alps and aspirations. Welcome to Switzerland. Switzerland. Just the name conjures up images of towering Alps, sparkling blue lakes and charming villages straight out of a storybook. But beyond those picture postcard landscapes, you'll find a country with a rich history, a vibrant culture, and some of the most efficient and delightful cities in Europe. Now, I know what you're thinking. Switzerland? Isn't that where the chocolate comes from? Well, yes, there's that. And the cheese, the watches, and let's not forget those amazing mountains. But Switzerland's cities are more than just pretty faces. They're thriving hubs of art, history, and innovation, each with its own distinct personality. On our journey today, we'll be exploring 5 of the best cities Switzerland has to offer. From the bustling streets of Zurich to the peaceful shores of Lake Lucerne, get ready to experience the best of urban Switzerland. Our first stop takes us to Zurich, the largest city in Switzerland and a global centre of finance and culture. Now, don't let that finance part scare you off. Zurich is far from being all business and no pleasure. In fact, it boasts a stunning old town, or Altstadt as the locals call it, riddled with cobblestone streets, winding alleyways, and buildings that whisper tales of centuries past. As you stroll through the Altstadt, be sure to look up. You'll be treated to a delightful array of oriel windows, those curious bay windows jutting out from the upper floors, each one seemingly more ornate than the last. And keep an eye out for the Zunfthausen, the grand guild halls that once housed the city's powerful trade guilds. These architectural gems are a testament to Zurich's prosperous past. No visit to Zurich would be complete without a visit to the Kunsthaus, one of Switzerland's finest art museums. Here you can feast your eyes on masterpieces from the Middle Ages to the present day, including works by Swiss masters like Hodler and Giacometti. And speaking of masterpieces, the Swiss National Museum is a must-see for history buffs, offering a fascinating journey through the country's rich and sometimes tumultuous past. But Zurich isn't all about looking back. This is a city that embraces modernity with open arms. Nowhere is this more evident than along the Bahnhofstrasse, Zurich's answer to Rodeo Drive or the Champs-Élysées. This elegant boulevard is a shopper's paradise, lined with designer boutiques, department stores and tempting chocolatiers. Even if you're on a budget, a stroll down the Bahnhofstrasse is a feast for the senses. Now, let's not forget about Zurich's stunning natural setting. Nestled on the northwestern shore of Lake Zurich, the city offers breathtaking views of the water and the surrounding hills. Take a leisurely boat tour on the lake or hop on a ferry and explore the charming lakeside villages that dot its shores. In the summer, the lake becomes a playground for swimming, sailing and stand-up paddleboarding. For a bird's-eye view of Zurich, head up the Uetliberg, the city's highest peak. A short train ride will whisk you to the top, where you'll be rewarded with panoramic views of the city, the lake and the snow-capped Alps in the distance. Zurich is a city that effortlessly blends the old and the new, the urban and the natural. It's a city that hums with energy, yet never feels overwhelming. Whether you're interested in art, history, shopping, or simply soaking up the Swiss joie de vivre, Zurich has something to offer everyone. From the bustling metropolis of Zurich, we travel southward to the shores of Lake Lucerne, where nestled amidst a breathtaking backdrop of snow-capped peaks lies the city of Lucerne. Imagine, if you will, a place where time seems to slow down, where the air is filled with the sound of church bells and the scent of fresh mountain air. This is Lucerne, a city that embodies the very essence of Swiss charm. Our journey through Lucerne begins with its most iconic landmark, the Chapel Bridge. This historic wooden footbridge, dating back to the 14th century, stretches diagonally across the Reuss River, its gabled roof adorned with colourful paintings depicting scenes from Lucerne's history. As you stroll across the bridge, take a moment to admire the crystal-clear waters of the Reuss, where graceful swans glide effortlessly by. Just a stone's throw from the Chapel Bridge lies another of Lucerne's must-see sights, the poignant Lion Monument. Carved into a sheer rock face, this massive sculpture pays tribute to the Swiss guards who died defending Louis XVI during the French Revolution. The lion's mournful expression, frozen in stone, is a powerful reminder of the sacrifices made in the name of duty and loyalty. No visit to Lucerne would be complete without experiencing the majesty of Mount Pilatus. Legend has it that this towering peak was once home to a dragon, and while you're unlikely to encounter any fire-breathing beasts today, the journey to the summit is an adventure in itself. Choose from a variety of options, including a scenic cogwheel railway, a panoramic gondola ride, or, for the truly adventurous, a challenging hike to the top. Once at the summit, prepare to be blown away by the breathtaking 360-degree views. From here you can see for miles in every direction, taking in the shimmering expanse of Lake Lucerne, the verdant valleys below and the jagged peaks of the Swiss Alps stretching out to the horizon. Back at lake level, a leisurely cruise on Lake Lucerne is an absolute must. As your boat glides across the tranquil waters, you'll be treated to ever-changing views of the surrounding mountains, charming villages, and historic castles perched precariously on rocky outcrops. Keep your camera handy, you won't want to miss a single shot. Lucerne is a city that beckons you to slow down, to savor the moment, to breathe in the fresh mountain air and simply soak up the beauty that surrounds you. It's a place where fairy tale charm meets alpine grandeur, creating an experience that will stay with you long after you've said Auf Wiedersehen. Chapter 3. Geneva, where international diplomacy meets lakeside luxury. From the storybook charm of Lucerne, we venture westward to Geneva, a city that stands as a beacon of international cooperation and cosmopolitan sophistication. Situated on the shores of shimmering Lake Geneva with the majestic Alps as its backdrop, this city exudes an air of elegance and refinement that's both alluring and inspiring. Geneva is, of course, renowned as a global hub for diplomacy and international relations, home to the United Nations office at Geneva, the Red Cross, and countless other NGOs. But don't let that serious side fool you. Geneva also knows how to have a good time, boasting a vibrant cultural scene, world-class dining, and a calendar brimming with festivals and events. Our exploration of Geneva begins on the shores of its namesake lake, where one of the city's most iconic landmarks takes center stage, the Jet d'Eau. This towering fountain, shooting water 140 meters into the air, is a symbol of Geneva's dynamism and a constant reminder of the city's connection to the lake. Take a stroll along the lakeside promenade or relax on a bench and enjoy the mesmerizing display of water and light. For a taste of Geneva's historic heart, wander through the cobblestone streets of the old town, a charming labyrinth of narrow alleyways, hidden courtyards and elegant townhouses. Be sure to visit St. Peter's Cathedral, a magnificent Romanesque church that dominates the city's skyline. Climb to the top of the cathedral's towers for breathtaking panoramic views of Geneva and the surrounding area. Geneva's international flavour is evident in its diverse culinary scene. From Michelin-starred restaurants serving up innovative cuisine to cosy cafes offering traditional Swiss fare, there's something to please every palate. And for a truly unique experience, hop on a ferry to France. Yes, you read that right. Geneva's location on the border makes it easy to pop over for a delicious French lunch or a glass of wine before returning to Switzerland. Art lovers will find plenty to keep them entertained in Geneva, which boasts a wealth of museums and galleries. Don't miss the Museum of Art and History, home to a vast collection of works spanning centuries and cultures, or the Patek Philippe Museum, a must-visit for watch enthusiasts. Geneva is a city that seamlessly blends international flair with Swiss efficiency, where you can wander through historic streets, marvel at modern architecture and enjoy breathtaking natural beauty, all in a day's exploration. It's a city that stimulates the mind, indulges the senses and leaves a lasting impression on all who visit. Chapter 4. Bern, stepping back in time in Switzerland's capital. Prepare to be enchanted as we journey to Bern, the captivating capital of Switzerland. Tucked away amidst the rolling hills of western Switzerland, Bern is a city that seems to have been frozen in time, its medieval charm remarkably well preserved. With its cobbled streets, sandstone buildings and iconic clock tower, Bern transports you to a bygone era, while offering all the amenities of a modern city. Our exploration of Bern begins with a stroll down the Kramgasse and Gerechtigkeitsgasse, the city's two main thoroughfares. These charming streets, lined with arcades and adorned with colourful flags, are a shopper's paradise, offering everything from traditional Swiss crafts to high-end fashion. As you wander, be sure to look up and admire the ornate fountains that grace the streets, each one a unique work of art. No visit to Bern would be complete without paying homage to the city's most famous residents, the bears. Bern's coat of arms features a bear, and the city has a long and affectionate history with these furry creatures. Head to the Bear Park, located on the banks of the Aare River, to observe these playful animals in a spacious and natural enclosure. Dominating the Bernese skyline is the Zietglocke, the city's iconic clock tower. Dating back to the 13th century, this astronomical clock is not just a timepiece but a masterpiece of medieval engineering and artistry. As the hour approaches, gather beneath the tower and watch as the clock's mechanical figures come to life in a whimsical performance that has delighted visitors for centuries. For a dose of political history, visit the Federal Palace of Switzerland, the seat of the Swiss government. This impressive building, with its Renaissance-style dome and imposing facade, is a symbol of Swiss unity and democracy. Take a guided tour to learn more about the Swiss political system and the country's history. Bern's picturesque setting on the banks of the Aare River adds to its charm. Take a leisurely stroll along the riverbanks, or rent a paddle boat and enjoy the city's beauty from a different perspective. In the summer months, locals and visitors alike flock to the Aare for a refreshing swim in its crystal-clear waters. Bern is a city that effortlessly blends history, culture and natural beauty. It's a place where you can wander through medieval streets, marvel at architectural wonders, and enjoy the tranquility of the Aare River, all within a compact and easily navigable city centre. Chapter 5, Basel, where art, architecture and the Rhine converge. Our Swiss adventure culminates in Basel, a city that pulsates with creative energy and boasts a captivating blend of art, architecture and history. Situated at the crossroads of Switzerland, France and Germany, Basel embraces its unique location, drawing inspiration from all three cultures to create a vibrant and cosmopolitan atmosphere. Basel's reputation as an art lover's paradise precedes it, and for good reason. The city is home to Art Basel, one of the world's most prestigious art fairs, which draws collectors, artists and enthusiasts from every corner of the globe. But Basel's artistic prowess extends far beyond this annual event. No art enthusiast's visit to Basel is complete without a pilgrimage to the Kunstmuseum Basel. This world-renowned museum houses an impressive collection of art spanning from the 15th century to the present day, with a particular focus on Swiss and Upper Rhine art. Prepare to be captivated by masterpieces from renowned artists like Holbein, Picasso and Van Gogh. Basel's architectural landscape is just as impressive as its art scene. Towering above the city is the Basel Minster, a magnificent red sandstone cathedral that dominates the city skyline. Originally built as a Roman Catholic cathedral, the Minster now serves as the main church of the Reformed Protestant Church of Baselstadt. Step inside to admire its soaring Gothic architecture, intricate stained glass windows and peaceful cloisters. For a taste of modern architecture, venture to the outskirts of Basel to visit the Foundation Beiler. This renowned museum, housed in a stunning building designed by Renzo Piano, showcases the impressive art collection of Ernst and Hildi Beiler. The collection features a diverse range of modern and contemporary art, with works by masters like Monet, Cézanne and Matisse. Basel's location on the banks of the Rhine River adds to its allure. Take a leisurely stroll along the Rhine promenade, or hop on a ferry and enjoy a unique perspective of the city from the water. In the summer months, the Rhine becomes a popular spot for swimming, sunbathing and picnicking. Basel is a city that effortlessly blends history, culture and innovation. It's a place where you can wander through medieval streets, marvel at architectural wonders and immerse yourself in a thriving art scene, all while enjoying the city's unique location at the crossroads of three nations. Outro until next time, Switzerland, so there you have it. 5 incredible Swiss cities, each brimming with its own unique personality and charm. We've explored historic streets, marveled at architectural wonders, and soaked up the breathtaking natural beauty that Switzerland is famous for. But Switzerland is more than just a collection of picturesque cities. It's a country with a rich history, a vibrant culture, and a deep-rooted appreciation for the finer things in life, from its world-renowned chocolate and cheese to its precision timepieces and commitment to sustainability. I hope this journey has inspired you to experience the magic of Switzerland for yourself. Whether you're seeking adventure in the Alps, relaxation by a pristine lake, or cultural immersion in one of its charming cities, Switzerland promises an unforgettable experience for every traveler.